Hello everybody, welcome back to the Wattpad Book Club. I'm your host Fiend, so today I got Joline with me on this lovely Tuesday. Hello Joline. Hello my baby, hello. It's good to have you, I missed you.
It's nice to be back for like a regular Tuesday.
Yay! Yo, when are we going to ramen and just yapping? Asking for a friend.
When? Oh yeah.
Oh my god, what's that? You said Friday. That works for me, buddy. What's...
That's crazy.
That's crazy, yeah. Oh my god. Do I remember what we read? Do I remember anything?
Dude, I ask myself every single time we read.
Yeah.
Do I remember any of this?
Yeah, 30 minutes before I even recorded, I was like, Joline, what the fuck are we reading?
To be honest, I was just thinking about it just now. Or like right before we started recording.
Mm-hmm.
But did we finish it? Usopp?
Yeah, we finished Usopp.
Okay, like I did not remember. I was like, do we still have that?
No, we finished it a while ago. It was like, we went into a cave and found like some treasure that's meant for lovers, and that's how the book ended, and we're like, we're dating Usopp, and it was really cool, and
Oh, gotcha. Nice. I did not remember.
Yeah, remember how disappointed I was when there was only one sex scene in the entire book, even though there was a shit ton of warnings? There was like a shit ton of like, oh, this symbol means this. And I'm like, ooh, we getting into some good shit, only for there to be one chapter about
That was really something.
Yeah, it brings me back. Oh my god, we're gonna be reading a different thing. I think there is smut in this. It's at the very end though. It's like a little bonus. But anyway.
Oh, I forgot you already read this, right?
Yeah. Don't worry, I reread my favorites, and this one I've reread a couple times. I'm just bringing you along for the ride at this rate.
Nice.
This one, I think, for what we read, is that we were getting ready to leave. We're on like a little bit like, does he like me back? And then La was like, does she like me back? And then we found some news article, and then he pretty much like chokeslammed us into the wall. Not very beta, not very alpha.
Yeah,
but
not very cash money of it.
Not very cash money at all. And then we left the submarine. They're going towards some kind of pirate island, and then apparently the island that we're on now, we're also heading towards that pirate island because we heard that Law was going there. So we're like, hey, you know what? You can't get rid of me, bitch.
Dang.
May I just say, this fan art is yummy. I would eat this. In the chapter 10 fan art that's up on the top, yummy. That side profile, man. It goes kind of hard. Anyway. Like, you gotta appreciate a man with a good side profile. I can't really do that with my current interest guy, so.
Oh.
Yeah, Vox.
Your damn television.
He's
infected my For You page. Take it from me.
Oh, thank you. I love anytime you send me a Vox edit, or anyone else does, for that matter, I just send them, thank you for saving me. I was so thirsty.
I love that. It's so funny.
Oh, I got a coin with me. Alright, do you want to be heads or tails to read first?
Oh, something's compelling me for tails.
Alright. Tails, what are you doing here? Oh, it's heads.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. Nice.
No, I was just making a joke because, like, you know, Tails, like, Miles,
yeah.
Like, the hedgehog, what is he? A fox. He's a fox.
Did you say Miles the Hedgehog? I thought you were gonna go for Miles Edgeworth.
Miles Edgeworth, what are you doing here? Alright, new fan art idea. Draw, Miles, Tails as Edgeworth in his attire and everything.
Miles Tails. Yes.
Can you see my brain was shutting off? Did I get lobotomized?
Oh god. Lobotomized mid-recording. Terrible.
I saw a TikTok like that too. Where the guy like their brain shut off halfway through and they just mumbled jump out. They're like, "Huh, you sounded goofy as fuck, my guy." Oh my god, chapter 10 Clueless. Oh my god, that's so me right now. Alright, let me see if I gain the ability to read today. I was on that good kush, so maybe.
Huh?
I'm just kidding. Do I look like I smoke weed? I never touched a weed before.
I was like, you would do it without me?
No. Should we do like the classic, like take edibles and go to the aquarium?
Perfect. It would be amazing.
Yippee! Are you allowed to drive under edible influence?
No, because you're driving under the influence.
Well, I was thinking like more for like because you're allowed to like smoke cigarettes and whatnot, but you're not allowed to drink and drive. I didn't know if it was like if you ate an edible you could like drive and like not get fined or whatever. You can tell I don't know shit.
Yeah, I can tell you've never done a drug before.
I've never touched a drug.
I've also never done a drug before. No drugs ever.
I take an ADHD
Don't
pills.
do drugs. I take antidepressants. Woo! Medication!
Yeah!
Anyway, chapter 10!
Yeah. Clears throat dramatically.
Wonderful.
Underneath the depths, the polar tang moved steadily through the sea. The halls were quiet as there was nothing to do until they reached their destination tomorrow, and the crew took advantage of their free time. Their captain did the same. He lay on the bed reading some old comics he had stored away for a rainy day. It was a guilty pleasure. He had thought it was the perfect thing to help him keep his mind off of what happened a few days prior. Eventually, he reached
I'm sorry. Are the comics he's reading the stealth black thing?
Yes, I feel like it is.
I love that. Love that for him.
Actually, like, one of the walls is like a fake out. Like, you knock on it, it slides back. There's a bunch of figures.
Oh yeah, like that one comic where he shambles them into the sea.
Yeah. He just has a collection of everything with those guys, yeah. Dude, like, these are the most fucking awesomest fucking things. You know, because of that, I see a lot of, like, Law X Sanji, and I'm kind of, like, digging for it.
I could find you something.
Thank
I
you!
actually have never read it. Never read any, but... Yeah, I think that's the one I've read, like... Anyway, we'll get into it later.
Alright. Eventually, he reached the last page and closed the book. It was always a bittersweet feeling when he reached the end of a story. He rolled a tired head over to see the time. It was almost midnight. It was time to try and sleep. Several minutes went by and he still couldn't get comfortable. He tossed and turned, but he just couldn't get his buzzing head to shut off. How annoying. Guess the comics didn't help much. Yo, pop yourself a fucking melatonin gummy. That's what I do every night, and it like clocks me out in 10 minutes. You're a doctor.
Oh
just make yourself some melatonin. Hold on, should I imitate a knock-knock noise? Hold on. Alright, that's good enough.
I didn't even hear it, but amazing.
Hey, I made it on OBS, that's all that matters. Captain, you awake? Beppo's voice spoke from behind the door. Come in, Beppo. The bear shyly opened the door with a troubled look on his face as Law rolled out of bed. So, I was in the library and I just wanted to know, he twiddled his paws. Spit it out, what's wrong? Well, I found this on the floor. I wasn't sure if you wanted it. In his paw, he held up Ash's painting of Swallow Island. I think she might have left this behind for you. Damn, that's crazy. Losing the painting, and he's just sitting there like, get her! Why would I want that? Law spoke in a gruggly voice. You can toss it for all I care. I shall not mention what happened between her and Law. She simply said it went fine, but her tone made Beppo worry. Not to mention Law's odd behavior in the past few days. You sure? I don't think it's something to be thrown away. Just get rid of it already, Law snapped, startling the poor bear. He might be his captain, but he was also supposed to be his best friend. Beppo didn't want to endure this anymore. Alright, what's wrong? You've been acting weird since Ash left. What happened? Beppo questioned with a serious face. Nothing is wrong. Quit your worrying. You should be getting some rest before tomorrow. Law laid back in his bed and hid his face under his hat. I don't believe you one bit, Beppo raised his voice, demanding his friend's attention. I'm not gonna stand for you being mean to me, as a friend and as my captain. Now tell me. Law blinked at Beppo in shock. He wasn't normally this confident. That's so sad. When the quiet friend finally snaps, this is what it's giving, Beppo.
Oh god.
Beppo seemed to realize this too and quickly changed his attitude back to normal and looked down at the floor. I'm sorry. She was sneaking through my room like some thief, invading my privacy. He finally spoke up through his hat. I was the one who sent her up here. If you should be upset with anyone, then be upset with me, not Ash. She was looking for a journal. I told her that you might have it. The captain scoffed. She still came in here without permission, which I do not appreciate after helping her. Yeah, oopsies. Oopsie daisies.
Oop.
I'm just a girl. Don't worry. Come on, Captain. You're more mature than that. Beppo looked at him with confusion. That's not something you would be upset about for this long. His restless friend didn't respond right away, so the bear came closer, still holding the old painting. You know, Beppo stared at the image with soft button eyes. I really like this painting. This is where we've met, remember? It's a really happy memory for me. I remember. The captain peeked from his hat, still speaking monotone. It makes me sad to see you hate such a place. The Heart Pirates wouldn't have come together if it never happened, you know? Penguin and Sachi were beating me up, remember? And you came out of nowhere to save me. It was pretty cool. It was the kind of person I wanted to follow. You've always been the kind of guy to always help people who are in trouble. I respect you a lot for it. Beppo began to sniffle a bit at the happy flashbacks. This is so cute. I don't think they ever show in the anime, do they? It's just a manga thing?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Fuck! After this recording, I'm like, Cameron, real quick, did they ever show Law and Beppo together, like before, like in the flashbacks and like in the anime? Please, 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 please. Please say yes, please say yes, please say yes. He says no, and you see me crawling on the floor.
I like how you say, I'll see you crawling on the floor like I'm in the window.
Yeah. I'll just send you like a little gif of like some man crying. I'm like, that's me right now. me when there's no Beppo and Law in anime.
Baby Bep.
Yeah. Beppo, are you crying? Law asked with a face that said, are you serious? No. Beppo wiped his nose. It's the air in here. It's just snuffy. Law sighed at his ridiculous friend, but secretly was touched by his words. If you really like that painting so much, you can keep it. You'd appreciate it more than I do. Really? Thanks, Captain. He smiled, jumping at Law. Hey, cut it out. Beppo gave Law a giant bear hug to show his appreciation, rubbing his face against his cheek. Eventually, Law couldn't help but crack a smile. Alright, Beppo, that's enough. Sorry. The bear apologized, finally letting go. So, you sure you don't want to talk? After finally whittling him down with friendly words and hugs, it was finally time to use his secret weapon, the face. Beppo, sorry. Beppo learned how to have the most adorable puppy dog face he could ever make with his huge black eyes that sparkled. I'll stare back at him trying to stay serious, but broke after a couple of cute moments. Alright, stop being cute, Law shouted in defeat. Victory! Beppo applauded himself in his head. His raven-haired friend still couldn't make eye contact, unsure what to even say. Honestly, he didn't know how to word what he was going through himself, so the bear took the initiative to start the conversation. If I didn't know any better, I'd assume you liked Ash, Captain. I've never seen you act so emotional. No, it's not like you at all. Ooh, somebody's got a crush. Ooh. The temper of Law's face cracked and rose to 1,000 degrees. He became very angry all of a sudden. The hell are you talking about? Stop saying stupid shit. Beppo crossed his arms, nodding knowingly. So I'm right. No, you're not. It took everything for Beppo not to crack up laughing at how childish his friend had become. Only one thing could do something like this to his, stoic captain.
Yeah.
Love. Oh my god, thank you. I'd like to thank Joline for helping me read the word. Stoic. Lob pulled himself together, groaning and pinching the bridge of his nose. It's not that, it's complicated. So, lay it on me. Beppo smiled warmly. I got all night. Yeah, it's not like he's really going anywhere. You guys live on the fucking submarine together. Law looked up at his fuzzy friend, processing what he said. After a brief pause, he opened up. That girl, she said she was from, Frelens. She's from Feathers. I can't fucking pronounce it. Pleasant. What?
Good enough.
Pleasant. What? Beppo was speechless. I don't know what to do. She was in my room looking through the drawer. Out of all the chances in the world, out of all the luck, how could she say she's from Fallon's? It's ridiculous. But I could tell she was telling the truth. Shit, I could hear the judgment from how I said Fallon's. Fallon's. Fleece. It's gonna be the dark fucking prognosticus all over again, where I couldn't say it, so I just say like pizza.
The dark the what? It's the what all over again?
Well, when I was a kid, I would play like Super Paper Mario. I didn't know one of the big words called like prognosticus. It's the big book that ends the world and shit. And it kept it kept being like brought up like every fucking time in the story, and I didn't know how to say it, so I just say random P words. So I'll be like, oh, the dark, the pepperoni.
it's like that whole thing during COVID, where instead of a pandemic, people would just say random keywords.
Yeah, Polaramian or whatever.
Pomeranian?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, back during the Panini press.
Yeah. The pharmacy.
You know what? I'll give you that.
Thank you. I came up with that all by myself. Beppo remained quiet, patiently letting Law continue. This had to be hard. I hurt her. He looked at his hands. No shit, you fucking threw her. Alright. He looked down at his hands. I don't know why I did. I was out of line. He clenched his fist. She called me evil. No shit, I would too. What makes her different then? There's been others that have called you worse, so you never cared the way you are now. She was my patient, Beppo. I'm a doctor, and I went against my own morals. I have no idea what came over me. He rested his head in his knees in shame. Corazon, he would be really upset with me if he were here. I'll give you a moment to register that one, Joline. That's your boy.
I miss him. I still think about that fic, by the way, ephemeral.
Yeah, Corazon.
I think about it. I still think about it. Yeah. Every time I see that word, I'm just like, wow.
Wow, my baby.
My cinnamon apple.
Beppo rested a paw on his friend's back to provide some comfort. There hasn't been many times Law has shown this much emotion. Usually he is the one dealing with other people's troubles, so Beppo was happy to be there right now. Feeling the warmth of his friend, Law clenched harder to his knees, struggling to hold back tears. I hate that painting. Looking at it makes me feel sick. It's too much. This is the last place you got to see Corazon, right? The bear spoke with a gentle voice, lifting up the painting again to do. You just said he hated looking at it, and you're fucking like, you mean this one? She was shoving it in his face. The Law refused to tilt his head. Yeah, he said, starting to feel choked up. Beppo took his friend in the arms once more for a warm hug. It's okay to cry, Captain. I won't tell anyone. Damn. That's crazy. Law couldn't hold back the overwhelming amount of pain he felt anymore, and the well began to overflow. Damn it, he said in defeat and silently sobbed into the fur of his best friend. Beppo stayed there for him the whole time, being the shoulder for Law to cry on. After several minutes, Law could finally speak. She reminds me of too many bad memories, the haunting memories that keep me awake at night. It disgusts me to the core. At the same time, though, I feel so much guilt. Beppo thought carefully about to make sure he said the right thing. You know, you're right that it's a bad thing what you did. Everyone would be pained by something like that, but at least you know what you did was wrong. Knowing that now, you can learn and move on. Law remained quiet and sat himself up to wipe his eyes. You're one of the strongest people I know, Captain. I like to believe it's because is because of all you've had endured. It made you the awesome person you are today. Beppo handed over the painting to Law, who hesitantly took hold of it. I think you should hold on to this. Now that the sadness is gone, let it be more motivation for you to take down Doflamingo. Let it be a reminder of Corazon, and let it be a reminder of why you're here. Oh my god, Beppo! Oh my god! I'm gonna fucking punch him out of love.
The cuteness aggression.
Yeah, I just want to beat the shit out of you because I love you. Law chuckled softly. As much as he would love to object to Beppo, he couldn't help but notice that he no longer felt such dread when he stared at the painting. Instead, he could feel the familiar creak but bright smile of his dear friend. Thanks, Beppo. I think I'm going to get some sleep now. The bear nodded and began to take his leave. He felt really pleased with the outcome, as well as proud of Law. Oh, he stopped before closing the door. You know, with the luck we had running into Ash, I bet we'll run into her again someday. If that happens, maybe you should talk to her. Little did he know that they would indeed run back into life. The captain laughed. You got a point, maybe. Good night, Captain. Good night, Beppo. The door shut, covering Law into darkness once again. This time, though, it felt oddly relaxing. A weight had been lifted off of him. He finally felt comfortable enough to feel sleepy. He placed the painting on his bedside table where he could see it. Corazon, I'm sorry, he spoke. I won't let you down again, I promise. Doflamingo will pay for all he's done, I swear. The memory flashed in his mind, and a muffled voice cried out with pride. The lost boy, blinded by anger and despair to follow the mad pirate, is no more. There is nothing he can learn from a monster hungering for destruction like you. His obsidian eyes closed. I learned, Corazon. Thank you for everything, he mumbled, drifting off to sleep. You're as dry as a desert, you know that? Thoughts of the bright and kind girl with beautiful silver hair appeared in his mind. Astrid DeVoe. He started to remember her jeweled eyes and her warm smile, as well as her funny way of speaking, her wonderful poems, the portrait she hid from him, the warmth of her skin, the weight of her on top of him. I forgot that happened. Thank you for reminding me, Booker. The softness of her hair, her spark, her sass, her fire. The girl had more strength than he ever could have. If only he could have one more chance to see her porcelain face again to apologize. Law eventually fell asleep to his memories of the girl. Just thinking about her body weighed down on him that night. Let him have just as good of a sleep he did then. Yippee! I love it.
What's the title? Okay, Slight Obstacle. Oh my god, is that us? Oh my god.
Oh my god, we're girl bossing.
We're girl bossing?
Oh my god, I hope so.
I don't know why just girl bossing is so funny to me. Anyway. Against the scarlet sky loomed the silhouette of a skull. Akaku peered through her binoculars to confirm her sighting. Pirate Island ahoy! On the horizon, she shouted down from the crow's nest. A dozen sleeping pirates suddenly sprung awake and started scurrying to their posts. In about 2 hours, a small fleet of ships belonging to the black market will be arriving in port, carrying hundreds of illegal, dangerous weapons. These in particular ships just so happened to work for the famed Don Quixote du Flamingo, one of the 7 warlords of the sea. For years, he's been abusing the power of the government to hide his spread of illegal items of destruction. Doflamingo also happens to be none other than Captain Law's target of revenge. After his escape from Flevin, I don't know why, I can't even say Flevin, all I can think of is he just going, wait, I don't even know what you said!
With felons? I'm sorry.
No, you're doing better, You just forgot the L this time.
Oh, felons? That was worse.
I don't know why, that fucks me up. Plagued with trauma due to his loss of faith in humanity. Law wanted nothing more than to watch the world burn. He wished to cause as much damage to the world as possible before he inevitably died from the lead poisoning that slowly destroyed his body. He managed to track down the angelic demon and begged to join his crew and help in his quest to destroy the world. What he did not expect was to run into an actual angel instead, who was hiding in the shadows. Rosinante was the first mate of the Dunkelhooted pirate, owning the code name Corazon. He also so happened to be Doflamingo's own brother. Despite Law stabbing him, fueled by his own grudge for the man, Corazon took him under his wing after overhearing Law mention he possessed the initial deed. This was the start of Law and Corazon's unlikely bond. Corazon vowed to find a cure for Law at any cost. He was no evil man like his brother was, but in reality, he was a kind-hearted soul who wanted nothing more than for Law to live on. Law gave him grief for the first few months of their travels for a cure. But Corazon's determination and big heart eventually helped him gain a new respect for the man, who was his only ray of light in this dark world. Tragically, Doflamingo tracked the two down in a race to find the up fruit. Corazon managed to nab it first, but not without a fight. He managed to have Law eat it in order to heal himself of the disease, but the duo sadly did not escape the island of Swallow together, like promised. In the end, Rosinante sacrificed himself to save Law's life and future by taking the bullets from his own evil brother. Now, today in the present, Law would begin his long-anticipated plan to get his revenge on Doflamingo for murdering his dear friend in cold blood. The plan was simple: hijack the black market ship to intercept Doflamingo's weapons, deliver it to Ochaku. Oh, hold on. I'm freaking blind.
No, you said it right.
No, genuinely can't see.
Oh, shit. Have you tried putting your glasses on and off again?
Oh, wait, yeah, let me try that.
Dude, I'm so fucking smart.
Oh my god, it worked!
Wait, actually?
No, you're good. It's great! Oh my god, it's fixed!
Dude, I'm so smart, bro.
I can see again!
Yeah!
Jesus?
Yeah, it's me, Jesus.
Oh my god, I'm such a big fan! They call me Judas, by the way!
Judas, no.
Anyway, the Warlord is also known as a king of the underworld that goes by the name of Joker. When Ochaku doesn't get the weapon, he'll most likely be enraged and go after the Warlord himself. Or at least, it will cause a conflict. Regardless, the Harp Pirates will then have black marketers held hostage and will have them sent to Navy headquarters to be arrested. This will prove to be evidence of Doflamingo's abuse of power for assisting the Navy in capturing a great number of outlaws. Law will hopefully be worthy of an alliance with the government. Then, it will be Doflamingo versus the Harp Pirates, the chocolate of the Rock Pirates in the world government. It was Law's estimation that this much power would be enough to take the villain down. It's daybreak. The black market should be arriving any minute. Beppo, ready the ship for descent. We'll coast to the east and stand around a quarter mile from the rocky port. Aye aye, Captain. The bear gave a thumbs up. The polar king began to sink slowly into the waves. Law sat in the cockpit adjacent to Beppo with a calm expression as they continued to approach the island. The major obstacle is going to be pulling this off without being caught. But, if everything goes according to plan, Law was confident this would be a piece of cake. Oh, 1 hour ago!
We're all dead.
Oh my god. Everyone's died. And, who are we again? Ash?
Yeah, hey there, Delilah.
Ash, Delilah. Who else? Toaster.
Toaster. Kaya.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Silver strands of hair fluttered in the morning breeze. Ash sat near a bowsprit with her easel prepped, ready with a fresh canvas. She sat on a borrowed stool with a cup of tea in one hand and a pencil in the other. Queen-sized jars of copper colors littered the floor, all messy and caked with paint from regular use. Glassy blue eyes glanced across the paper. The hardest part was always choosing where to start. The sun was just starting to shine over the horizon in bursts of amber and crimson. Ash could feel something in the air today, but could not describe it. It was as if she could reach out and touch it. So tense, but also exciting. It was settled. She decided to start painting a beautiful sunrise as her backdrop. With some old black ribbon, she mentally tied her hair into her face and started to sketch with a happy smile. By the time she completed her background, the ship she had boarded had finally passed Pirate Island. Finally, she'd been waiting days to see it and was ecstatic. It better be worth the time she spent with these dumb guys. They were all muscle and no brain. Exactly the type she was not interested in. Ship approaching to the north. A booming voice from the crow's nest disrupted Ash's beautiful silence. She didn't bother to react besides a settled eye roll. Great. The Bonehead Brigade is starting to wake up. Seconds later, a couple dozed pirates came out of their barracks, rubbing their eyes. One spoke up to the lookout. A ship? Who the hell is it? A few moments of silence were the only response the crew got. Suddenly, the atmosphere didn't feel quite right, and Ash started to grow concerned about the quiet. Hey, put it out! What do you see? Ash snapped her head around in shock toward the crack of a gunshot. Captain! Several agonized screams cried out in fear, followed by more and more gunshots. Oh no, this isn't good. Ash quickly ran toward the stack of barrels to hide herself. She carefully climbed inside one and peered out a small hole in the wood. She watched as the whole crew collapsed dead one by one. They were considerably strong. Who the hell took them down so quickly? A mysterious figure landed gracefully onto the deck and surveyed the area. It appeared to be a man, tall and well-dressed. He blew smoke away from the barrel from the pistol in his hand. Ash studied the figure's movements carefully as it slowly paced around the ship, when suddenly a curious set of paint caught his eye. Ooh, how interesting. Did they accidentally kill an artist? Pity, it spoke, taking over the easel without care. Casually, the mystery man took out a transponder now. Ship is taken care of, Admiral. Was no problem at all. Anything there that's worth anything? The snail spoke in a low, gruffly voice. Admiral? Is he with the Navy? Even worse. Ash's fear started to grow. No, doesn't seem so. Looks to be a rookie ship. The lanky figure finally turned around enough for Ash to catch a glimpse of his face. It was rather chilling, reminding her of a creepy ghost. His face was blank and white, his only expression being an empty smile that gave Ash chills. He stood proudly with a cane in his hand and a pistol in the other. He was no one she'd seen before, but he certainly was no one she was looking to meet. The snail spoke back. Get back here then. We can use the ship for a fun game of target practice. Yes, sounds wonderful. Be there shortly. The dapper man sauntered to Ash's supply to appreciate the image before leaving. What a shame. I can see the talent in this. I wonder. He looked down to look amongst the scattered paint. How is he looking at? Don't touch my stuff, you freak. She angrily thought, not being able to do anything from her hiding place. The smiling man continued to rummage until he found what he was looking for. The name of this talented artist. Inside her sketchbook, he found a certain sketch of a young man perched on the ledge of a ship, with a long sword resting on his shoulder. He read the signature in the corner, aloud. Astra Devo. Out of nowhere, suddenly, an intense stinging pain shot like a bullet into the man's neck. He audibly winced at the sharp pain, instinctively reaching for his neck. What he found was a needle lodged in his skin. Quickly, the burn of the puncture began to spread throughout his entire body. He quickly removed the needle and chucked it into the sea out of anger. Who's there? Show yourself, he yelled, eerily still smiling through the pain. His only answer was a sting of another needle in his knee joint, followed by another to his other knee. He growled in pain and lost the strength to stand. Don't touch my things, a stern, disembodied voice spoke. Show yourself, he demanded as he fell to the floor with a thud. Why would I be foolish enough to do that? The voice seemed to be coming from a different direction this time. I would appreciate it if you left the ship now. I'm on sort of a time crunch. The man rolled over and grabbed hold of his pistol, firing aimlessly towards the direction of the voice. Well, that was rude, the voice said, followed by a fourth needle piercing his wrist, making him drop the gun. Damn you. The ship will be blown to pieces if you don't come out now. Oh, shut it. I already overheard that the ship is going to be destroyed anyway. The smile on the man's face trembled from frustration, but he finally connected the dots. You're stuck, huh? Then you must be Aster DeVoe. Maybe. So what if I am? Stop this game. This whole thing is pointless. The poison in his veins began to pulse with excruciating pain. He was starting to lose the ability to speak. Let's just talk this out. How does that sound? He choked. Sure. If you tell me who you are, then what you're doing here. She plainly said. Bestie, I have no idea what this says.
Which one? Oh.
The left feet. Left feet.
Yeah, that's good enough.
I have left feet.
I don't fucking know.
To say. My crew is voyaging towards the Hachinosu. A flash of white came down from nowhere, landing in front of the man. Hachinosu, you say? You're going there? Yes. His disturbing smile began to curl. My captain, see, he's a man looking to become king of the pirates. Wrong. His commanders just sailed there for our next destination. Why are you heading there yourself, young man? Indeed so, she crossed her arms, looking down at the poor man groveling in pain. It's the place I've chosen to paint next. I have to be there today. Ah, so do we. His piteous face did not fade, but his tone became slightly sinister. Say, why don't you come with us? My captain is going to be using this ship for target practice anyway, so I believe it would be in your best interest to join us. What do you say, Miss DeVoe? Ash narrowed her eyes at Lafitte. You tried to shoot me not too long ago. You were the one who got me first, he rebutted. You killed this entire crew. You didn't seem to care very much. You didn't seem to like them very much. Why do you care? Doesn't mean they deserve to die, Colby said. And how did you know I didn't like them? Well, you don't seem very broken up about the fact that I killed them. Your face is creepy. Your hair is strange. That lipstick is not your color. How dare you! That's so funny.
Average One Piece dialogue.
Perfect.
Oh, I couldn't remember what this guy looked like. I don't even know how to describe. I'm just gonna send you a picture.
Amazing. I'd love to see what he looks like.
Yeah, you meet him during Skype.
I want to know if this lipstick is truly not his color.
Well, it's red.
Yes, but is it like a warm tone red, cool tone red?
It's like if like a bright red almost. I don't know. Fuck,
a bright red. Okay, like an orangey.
So the way I would describe it is like, have you ever seen like a Corella
I
de
gotta look it up.
It's kind of like that shade.
No, I know I gotta look it up.
Alright. I've been trying to save this image and it won't download.
It's okay, just send me a link.
Wait, I got it. I'll just screenshot it.
Oh no, I got it. It's cool.
Yeah. I like how the last thing I sent you was, why the fuck you lying? There we go. Do you like it? He's not hot.
I was just looking at the exact same image. I don't know. I definitely feel like could have done better.
Yeah, exactly. I don't remember anything
The gold's
about him.
not suiting him either.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Not doing him any favors. Oh, this fan art's cute.
Now you're just looking at fan art. That's crazy.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Yeah, I can tell, dog. Yeah, like, forget the law of fan fiction. Let's get into this random side character.
Oh my god, favorite side character.
Yeah, no, we didn't even remember the name of.
Don't even know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, I didn't even bother.
The man lost his cool for a second, but quickly regained his cool composure after a quick rest. Listen, if you stay here, you will burn up along this ship. You have no escape from this. You still have to finish your painting, right? Can't paint when you're a charred corpse. True. She had to agree to that fact. She sighed and then shrugged. Fine. Only if you could promise your crew not to bother me while I'm painting. And not to kill me, of course. Seems like I don't have another option, do I? Of course, miss. You have my word. Now then. A radiant pair of huge wings suddenly spread out from the man's back. Shall we depart? Ash's blue eyes widened. Wow, how fascinating. You must be a devil fruit user, she said with excitement as she grabbed her suitcase and easel. I want to call him Lafayette, because I just think that'd be funny.
Yeah, sure. We don't even know how to pronounce it, so might as well.
Hell yeah. Lafayette began to lift his limp body off the ground by flapping his large, angelic wings. Indeed. Allow me to carry you to our ship, madam. Please hold on tight. I'm afraid the ride might not be as smooth given my state. Oh, sorry about that. Can't take any chances, you know. She took a hold of the man and firmly held onto his waist. Smart girl, now let's go. The odd pair shot up into the sky and began to fly above the sea. Amazing, I've never flown before. It's beautiful up here. Ash childishly smiled. The ship is so small from up here. Happy to hear you're enjoying yourself, miss. She's smart, but at the same time acts like a child. How annoying. Lafayette thought to himself, this little heathen is going to get it for doing this to me. Unbelievable. While the grinning man flew to the skies with bitter thoughts, Ash was having her own thoughts as she gleefully gazed down at the massive ship of the Blackbeard pirates that grew closer and closer. If you could fly away at any given time, why let me get away with poisoning you? She wondered. What could you want with me? Down came Lafayette onto the deck with a crash landing, skidding across the floorboards with a gigantic ship with bellowing black sails. Lafayette! A bellowing voice. I don't know why I'm still fucked up. My brain's mush.
Dude,
my bad.
are you fucked up right now?
I wish. I wish. If I could open... well, it's already open. The damn bottle of tequila.
Oh.
I wish I was drinking. I really do.
Me too.
My brain's just mush. The fiberglass has infected my brain.
We have fiberglass?
Huh?
I was like, we have fiberglass? Where are you getting fiberglass?
My job?
Oh, I forgot.
You forgot. That's
sorry.
okay. That's okay.
My brainwaves are getting affected by the uranium that's in my room right now.
Oh my god, the uranium!
Is this made out of uranium?
How much uranium do you got?
Enough.
I thought you were plutonium boy.
Yeah, I need to run my skin with this green shit.
Lafayette! A bellowed voice rang down from the helm. What the hell are you doing? The floor shook as a massive brute of a man ran down to his crewmate. Seeing the damage from the crash landing, he couldn't help but laugh. What happened to you, Lafayette? The wind changed direction on you? I ran into a slight obstacle on my way back. He opened his wings, revealing a strange woman whose eyes were spinning from the bumpy landing. Who's this? The brute pointed. You bring back a girlfriend or something? Ew. Gross. The woman spoke up, brushing off her clothes. She stood up straight and looked at the towering giant. Sorry, I'm the obstacle he was talking about. Lafayette here invited me to join you, gentlemen. The Hachinosu. His booming laugh continued. You? You're a shrimp, little girl. I can squash you like a bug. Please don't do that, Hachinosu said. Burgess, what's all this racket out here? Door slammed open, cracking the door frame. A tall, large man entered the scene with dark skin and a large dark beard that covered half his face. Lafayette brought us a pet. Captain. Ah, fuck. I can't read.
It's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, my curse today.
Ignore all the paintings that just fallen. Not paintings, prints.
It's okay. Sound it out.
I'm not doing great. Anyway. Captain? Ash repeated under her breath. Wait, pet? Lafayette coughed before shouting angrily at the brute named Burgess. You're to address him as Admiral and nothing more, he hoped. I hear you say it one more time, I'll zip it already, the captain demanded, silencing the crewman. Now, he stared menacingly at the girl in front of him. Who are you? I'm Ash, sir. Lafayette has let me aboard your ship. I'm heading to Hachinosu, you see. She gripped tightly into her suitcase. This man was scary to look at. A crowd of men began circling around the commotion, making Ash uncomfortable with all the eyes staring at her. A massive hand suddenly reached down and grabbed a hold of the petite woman. Ash gasped in fright as she was lifted off the ground. She was now face to face with the captain's gap-toothed smile. Beady eyes scanned her form as she trembled in his fist. Quite the looker, aren't you, miss? Excuse me? She replied with an annoyed expression. The captain laughed. His breath smelled awful, like rotten fish. So you're the one who took down my navigator. You're quite a dangerous young lady if you manage something like that. His grip tightened, making Ash struggle to breathe. What business do you have at Pirate Island? I'm an artist. She barely could speak. I just wanted to get there to finish my painting, sir. How cute. His eyes narrowed. You sure are ballsy, miss. Messing around with the Blackbeard pirates now. Blackbeard? The Emperor? She asked with fear in her voice. The one and only. The captain evilly stared, grinning ear to ear. And may I say, you've impressed me. How about you join my crew? What? Lafayette, Burgess, and all the rest of the crew jumped in shock upon hearing this. Join you? Ash asked with a suspicious raising of an eyebrow. Why? Why not? I like your spunk. I can use an assassin like you. A pretty woman such as yourself is someone no one would suspect. Using you to sneak into Pirate Island is perfect. So, what do you say? Pass. Huh? He dropped the silver hair. I love that. That's just simple. Pass. Yeah. I'm good. No, thank you. Woman, hearing her shocked answer, making Ash fall to the onto the hard ground. Why not? I'm giving you an opportunity of a lifetime, you know. I'm not looking to be a pirate. He stood up and looked at the towering captain in the eye. I apologize for hurting your navigator, and thanks for the offer, but I have goals of my own I wish to pursue. I prefer to be my own boss. Girl boss. Oh my god, we are girl bosses!
Oh my god, girl boss!
Beard gritted his teeth in anger. I would appreciate a ride through if you don't mind. I could heal your friend here in return. Allow me to rephrase, blanket to her off. You will help us sneak into Pirate Island, whether you're joining my crew or not. Understand? A man suddenly snapped a pair of handcuffs on Ash's wrist. Hey, what are you doing? Hey! Two more men pushed and held her down aggressively on the floor, tapping her feet in more cuffs. Her mouth was gagged and a rope tied tightly around her arm. Take her down to the cell. With a casual wave of the captain's hand, the men fought the struggling girl as they pulled her down below deck. Her muffled cries were useless as everyone laughed at her helplessness. She kicked and flailed as hard as she could, but Burgess clutched onto her with a suffocating grip that made Ash scream and gasp for air. You've done it now, little lady. A single tear welled up in her crystal blue eyes. Law, help me.
Oh my god, he hears it all the way, like... Something just happened.
So, not something just happened.
Yeah, Law like just shoots at him while he sits up. It's like something just happened right now. Anyway, Joline, what do you think of this?
Oh yeah, nice. You know,
it's
getting interesting.
Well, that's good. Okay.
It's getting interesting. It's getting interesting. I mean, we have 7 more chapters.
7?
So I'm curious. Yeah, I think 2.
Damn.
4, 6, 7. Yeah.
Damn, one smut.
Girl, you
can tell where my fucking priorities are.
That's where your priorities always
I wanna know!
Whore.
Fuck you!
I can't even deny it.
Fuck you. Said the fuck you guy. I wanna know, when is it supposed to go in? I remember vividly.
Go in? Go in where?
I don't want to. No further comment.
No further comment?
Am I stupid? Yeah, if you're looking for Spice, chapter 18, my friends. What's chapter 18? That's the last thing, too. Damn, can't wait to read it.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm like shaking over here. Yeah,
you're like frothing at the mouth.
Yeah, I'm like shaking my cup in like excitement. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh, I thought you were like losing it or something.
Yeah, I'm like, I need it. Please.
I need it.
I need it. You know what I do need to do?
What?
Spin the wheel.
Oh my god, the wheel!
Wheel!
Yeah, you better eat ice.
I think in light of recent events, I'm just gonna... There you go.
Wait, what?
No.
And let it wait. I missed it.
No, you didn't miss much. Anyway, you ready?
No, I wanna know!
I just removed Joe Biden next Trump.
Oh!
Can you imagine if I was just like, yeah, Jolene's choice is gone?
I was like, huh? Yeah, Jolene doesn't get a choice. It's just like in the economy.
Oh, yeah.
Again?
One step closer to smut, Jolene.
Oh my god, whore.
Don't you dare call me that.
I've seen your reading history with Vox.
Shut up! No, you said you wouldn't tell anyone. Shut up, man. It's not like I'm writing it. I tried. I failed.
Oh no. What was the point? Me helping you.
Well, I said I suck at it. You know me. Look at me. I'm not the type to write. I feel like I'm being mocked right now.
No, of course not.
Okay. Anyway, I'm super excited.
I'm sure you are.
Yay!
We won't even make it to this next read.
Yeah, this book is gonna be the new one that's like in the spot of like we keep getting it. Like how we did with the Usopp one every time, we just kept getting him over and over and over again.
And then we had a really long pause where we didn't get it at all.
Yeah, that's when the world graced us. And then all of a sudden it was just like, Usopp, Usopp, Usopp!
Usopp.
Usopp hammer! Usopp hammer!
Usopp.
Rubetta too! No, I'm excited. Hey, the faster we read it, the faster it gets off the wheel and then we can read other things, you know?
We gotta start adding more stuff to this wheel.
Yeah, it's getting low. Like, I look at this wheel.
I wanna add more arcane. Arcane.
Go ahead.
Arcane.
Go ahead.
Arcane. I don't know, let me find one first.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta preview those now.
I gotta preview them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because last time.
Yeah,
I did enjoy that one, but...
Did you read it off, like, in
I'm
your
not
own time?
gonna say no slurs.
Yeah.
I read some of it. Yeah, I read some of it.
Was it good?
I enjoyed it,
Okay,
yeah.
that's good. What a random drop to be like, yeah, I wasn't gonna say slurs.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Well, yeah, it's just like a random, like, what a section to jump to. It's just, yeah, I'm not gonna say slurs.
Genuinely, I was like, the first chapter were cool, and then I see the second chapter, and I was like, oh,
Oh,
can't say none of it. I don't want to say none of it.
out.
Ooh.
Eject button, eject, eject, eject.
Eject.
Well, anyway, Jolene, thanks for joining me on this. I really appreciate it.
Of course,
And whatnot.
of course.
Thank you for
Always.
reading about One Piece Men with me. You know, it's our addiction.
Of course. Yeah, exactly. You got me into this addiction, and
Yeah, no problem.
now you're gonna stay with me while we're here.
Yay!
At least it's not TV men, so.
Yeah, can you imagine one day they introduce like a TV main character in One Piece?
Oh, absolutely.
I would be dead.
God. Let's hope it's not anytime soon.
Yeah, they eat the TV fruit. And then there's no fucking TVs in that universe.
Oh god.
But anyway, yeah, thanks for joining Joline. On screen is a playlist of all the other Wattpad book club readings that I've done, including the last one that was uploaded, so check that one out. It was probably the law one, but anyway. And then be sure to check out all the links in the description and follow me mainly on Twitter. I like reposting Vox things on there, so
yeah, look through the like.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. You know, I was so excited when they announced that likes are private now. I've been liking some serious shit. The only one that knows is the people that like.
I've looked through.
Shut up! You said you wouldn't. You wouldn't tell anyone. Breaking my heart today.
Oh, my apologies, OG. I shall buy our boba.
Thank you. Well, actually, I gotta buy it this time because you know.
No, no, wait. You remember in our bet, it was like I had to buy boba. You remember? I don't know why you said you had to buy boba.
No, I said like Cameron didn't do the
I had to buy it.
So he did do laundry. So I have to do it because
that's crazy. Well, no, I want to do it.
Okay, fine.
Fuck you! Let me buy boba.
Fuck you! Said the fuck you guy. But anyway, my name is Phoenix. That was Joline, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.